Rick Daddy here, back in the riceboytv garage where I have video guy Will Rogi's Project 240SX. This time around, we're going to liven up his 13-year-old interior by installing an NRG steering wheel, short hub, and quick release. This will help shed some weight and give the car more of a race feel. For this install, you need a ratchet, a short extension, 17mm socket, a T45 Torx head socket with a hollow tip, a small flathead screwdriver, and a Phillips head screwdriver. All right, so let's start this install. Should be pretty quick, probably 20 minutes max. Start off by popping off this panel on the side of the steering wheel. We'll unplug this harness for the airbag. The ratchet, Torx head socket. Loosen this bolt right here. Put that to the side. On the opposite side, where the cruise control is, pop off this panel. Another screw in there. Loosen that with the Torx socket too. After you get those two bolts out, you can slowly pull out the airbag. Put that to the side. You want the steering wheel straight. That way when you put the new steering wheel on, it'll be straight too. There's a center nut that holds the steering wheel in. Use a 17mm socket, loosen it up. If there's any other harnesses plugged in here, unplug those two, get them out of the way. Now the steering wheel takes a little bit of wiggling, and you can pop it off. There's a little hub for the airbag. We need to pull this off in order to get the NRG hub in place. We pull off the steering column cover. Some of them are hard to see, but there's a total of 6 that are holding this plastic panel in. Over here, we have 4 Phillips head screws holding the airbag hub in. Just loosen those, pop it off. One more plug at the bottom, push the tab in, unplug it. Now that we've removed the stock steering wheel, it's time to install the NRG short hub. Line it up straight as possible. Nudge it a little bit. Place the 17mm nut. Tighten it down. These wires here usually hook up to the horn, but the way this hub is designed, it doesn't work with certain airbag cars. So Will's not gonna have a horn, and his SRS light's gonna be on the whole time. Something to keep in mind. Since we're not gonna use these, we'll tuck them out of the way. We have the 2 pieces for the quick release that go onto the short hub. Included with the quick release are 6 hex head bolts that you're going to use to attach the quick release to the hub. You want to hand thread them first, and then go back and tighten them with the hex head key that comes with it. To attach the steering wheel to the quick release, it also comes with 6 hex head bolts. Remember, the short bolts go to the steering wheel, and the long ones go to the hub. Run the wires to the center for the horn. If we had one, that'd be cool. Since we don't, we'll do it anyways. Line up the horn and place the ring over the top. Tighten down the 6 hex head bolts with the provided Allen key, and finally replace the steering column cover. Now we're ready for the steering wheel. The new design of the NRG quick release lines it right back up, and you're good to go. All right, to take off the steering wheel, it's really easy. These 2 flanges right here, pull on them, comes off. Technically, we don't have to go on a test drive for a steering wheel, but I wanted to see how it felt. A lot better than the stock steering wheel, less bulky. Like I said earlier, horn's not gonna work, airbag lights on. Right now, we're heading to the junkyard to sell the old airbag, make some money, get a steak dinner, maybe buy a bottle of Crown. For more tech stories, make sure you check back to the service manual on riceboytv.com.